Hi.
Other action figures each sold separately. From
Record the purr.
Jenny, get the door. It must be Cousin Willie. Okay. Hi. What's up?
The following video is rated R and is intended for an adult audience. So if you're under 18, take a fucking hike, eh? As this video may contain adult themes and situations, strong language and opinions, good and bad advice, cannabis cultivation and consumption. So as long as you're a responsible adult, kick back, spark one up, and enjoy the show.
And Queen works only.
Hi, everybody. It's working. It's working. Hi, CANNABEARD grows here. Welcome to the Sunday session. This is for anybody new here. This is a weekly Ask Me Anything where we get stoned. I don't know if it's really an Ask Me Anything. It's a hang out and chill at the end of the fucking week, or the beginning of the week, depending on how you look at it, and just get high with my friends, my internet friends. Hey? And I think it's awesome. So, I got a new computer. That's the name of this episode here, wherever the frickin' label is. I didn't buy a new computer. I upgraded my old computer. I bought a new motherboard, new processor, and more RAM, and a new tower. So it's practically a new computer. I used my old video card, my old hard drives, my old setup, everything else, but there was a lot of upgrades, and it really hurt the pocketbook. So please, buy my stickers below. There's stickers in my Etsy shop. There's t-shirts in my merch shop. Things like that. Even channel memberships really help support the channel and help make purchases like that not kill my pocketbook so badly. Anyway, thank you for the support, everybody. Time to get into a little bit of... Now, it's funny. Oh, it says... Okay, Yoda, but it's backwards. I have it mirrored. Is it backwards for you? Does it say almost like, if this looked like an H, would it say ahoy for you guys, or does it say Yoda? And does this say Essage or cheese? I'm curious as to how that's... I think it's backwards. I do. I forgot to mix my coffee. There's no sugar in the bottom, or it's on the bottom. Whoops. Oh, I can tell already the fond, or whatever you call it, the froth is already better. Interesting. Also, speaking of interesting, look at this thing right here. Boink, boink, boink. We have a live YouTube counter. It's a new feature on Streamlabs. It never worked for YouTube before in the past, and it's working now, apparently. It's give or take. It's always about a minute or so behind, but I'm pretty happy about that. So, oh, crap. You know what I don't have ready here just yet? Hold on one second. Maybe I can still build this. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can build something. I'm going to go to blank for a second. Program is going. Okay, so that's good. Now I'm going to do a window capture. And oh no, no, I don't want window capture. That's the wrong one. I want screen capture. Where is it? Display capture. There we go. Now I want my other monitor. No, I wanted the first monitor. Yeah, that's the one. And then here. Just give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry I'm doing this here. I forgot to do this in the past already. And I'm just not 100% set up yet for the YouTube. Okay, hold on. I think I got it though. There we go. So, display capture, I'm going to lock that down, and I'm going to come back to this room here, and I'm going to add it. Display capture. There it is. So, sorry. Am I using OBS? Yes, I fucking love OBS. OBS is the tits. All other broadcasting software are garbage. This thing is amazing. You can do so much with OBS. I run this broadcasting fucking software into the fucking ground. I love it. Love it. Anyway, weekly, I'm going to try to continue to show off a content creator that I watch myself or that I think has good information or something. Anyway, here we go. Oh, no. Burp. 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 Sorry. I'm just going to plunk it in right here for the moment, like this, and then I'm going to drop this behind the frame. Where's the frame thing? There we go. So, this is Low Temp Industries. This is something I found recently. I had one of my channel members in the Discord show me this. And I like these guys, man. I'm not going to get into watching all their videos right now, but there's a video about testing strains that are good for washing hash. This is mostly a hash channel, like a rosin channel. Pardon me, not necessarily a hash channel, but rosin, pressing and stuff. Like, look at that. Look at that frickin', like, that looks ridiculous. It almost looks like honey. Whoa, it's sucking back up. What's going on? Okay, anyway. That's who I'm looking at here for the week. Yeah. Low Temp Industries LLC. Go check them out. They got some pretty interesting information if you're into pressing and stuff like that. So let me get back over here and check this out. Is it bright or is it just me? Brand new camera. This is a brand new camera. I'm still dialing it in, so it might be a little bit bright. I also don't normally have this light on. It usually looks probably closer to that in here. And this thing here. Oh, and that one too. There we go. That's probably a little closer to the lighting. Plus, I usually have the TV hooked up in the back, and I don't yet. Anyway, we are well past fucking 10 minutes, so it's time to fucking have a schmookums. Oh my goodness, you know what I don't have? I don't have the dab time bee. I just realized I don't have any of my overlays. Do I have any overlays? Oh, I have this one. But that's it. I have no other overlays in here yet. So we don't have any dab time bees. So, it's dab time, motherfucking dab time. Dab time, dab time. Grab your torches and have a dab break. Yeah, no bee today. I'll have the bee back next week, I'm sorry. Dude, I spent like hours setting this shit up from scratch. You guys have no idea how much, well, maybe anybody that's dealt with OBS might have an idea, but trust me, there's a lot of work involved in setting this shit up. Once it's set up, it's good to go, but formatting my computer wiped everything that I had done, and therefore put me in a position that I gotta build it all over again. So it's okay. This is some stuff I just made. I made 16 grams, 15 and a half grams or something like that of blueberry stomper. Now, I got a bit of a problem with this. And it's no I don't want to necessarily slag this strain because I think I grew it weird. It tastes funny. I don't know if it's the strain. I seem to remember the strain tasting better when I first got it. I remember it tasted pretty good, and I was like, yeah, this is good stuff. I like the Stomper stuff. Anything with Stomper is good. It gave me some grief. Anyway, let's see if... Hey! Why is it not working now? Huh. Okay. Why is that not working? Number pad increments. Yeah, that should work. Bunny work? What the hell? Well, I can do it manually. Oops, sorry, that was bunnies. But my shortcut keys aren't working. I don't know why they're not working. Increments. Press the key you want to buy. Home. Decrease. Left. Reset. That one. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I got it. Whatever. Weird. Weird. The Wiener Bee is coming. The Wiener Bee is coming. You guys like Wiener Bee? Most of you, anybody that was here last week, I believe, probably caught me talking about the Wiener Bee. Anyway, this thing right here is called a dab blaster, or known in the public market as a hot dog holder. You can find this below in my links under hotdogholder.com, or I believe there's a redirect to dabblaster.ca. These are dab blasters, baby. This is my chosen weapon of choice, man. I fucking love this unit. I have gone through many pipes. I have electric pipes, I've got e-nails, I've got fucking portable hookahs, I've got dab rigs, I've had some really heady dab rigs in the past, I've got some Chinese glass, I've tried different terp straws, I've tried different nectar collector things, and I tell you, I love this thing. And I gave up my stake in this company. I gave it up. So I don't have any stake. I have no profit margin to be made by propping this up and talking about it, other than my friend makes more of them and sells them. I mean, that doesn't do me any good. I love these things. I just want to be very clear about that. I don't just promote them because he gives me freebies and stuff. I promote them because I fucking love these things. I'm going to try to get a little bit out of the corner. There's some in the corners there. I'm going to try to go around the edge and get a little something, something. Now we do have, oh, here it is. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, I do have a fan. Where's the bunny? She's upstairs doing her makeup. She's running late, because I think she messed something up and started panicking and had to refix something, so I'm trying to stall for her a little bit. She's coming, I swear. She'll be here shortly. Zach Green, saying you don't like computing and you don't like OBS. There is another option out there if you're looking to do some streaming I don't know what your streaming is, but I'm assuming you're trying to stream or record with OBS. If you're trying to stream, consider trying StreamYards. I hate it. I think StreamYards is garbage because I can't customize it the way I want to. I can't add things like this, and I can't do massive overlays the way I like to do them. But the StreamYards is a little bit more user-friendly for either new users or... Yay, Bunny's here. Do I have... I don't have any of those things in it, do I? If you do go by, Josh says he needs a dab blaster. Go to hotdogholder.com. Links are below. And use my code, CANNABEARD. Will save you $10, $5. It'll save you money. Could you guys switch sides, please? What do you mean, can we switch sides? This is the way we always sit.
Hi, Josh. Thank you.
Santa Cruz, what the heck do you mean switch sides? I always sit here. See? The high and the Buddha's behind my head. I think it's backwards. I think that's what's going on. Hold on. I think maybe I know what's going on. Oh, I can't change it right now. There we go. Hold on. It was locked. There we go. Now I can change it. There we go. There. Is that better? I feel like that's...
Well, the writing's not backwards.
The writing's not backwards anymore. I feel that's weird. The screen was reversed. Okay, that is what was going on. I thought my frickin'... I was talking about that earlier, that I thought my writing was backwards. Okay. Sorry, everybody. Didn't mean to throw you all off. I get confused by the left-right thing that happens, to be honest.
Attention.
Well, that's because you don't have to deal with it. Can't get a dab blaster. I'm in the UK. Yes, you can. Just get a hold of the dab blaster guy. He should have his. Hold on a second.
There we go. Short people.
If he doesn't have it, if he hasn't hooked up his darn thing yet, I'm gonna be a little upset here. Hold on a second. Hotdogholder.com. Contact us. Okay, there is a contact forum on the website. Where is it? Right here. There we go. See, this is hotdogholder.com. Custom-made wooden hot dog handles for dipping all your sauces, just like that. Right here. You just send this boy a frickin' message here, and you'll be just fine. Tell him you live in the UK and that the shipping thing isn't standardized, and
I forgot about the...
and he'll hook you right up. Don't worry about that.
Forgot about the donation thing.
The which?
Because September 30th is Orange Shirt Day. It's 26.
Yeah.
It would have been the only time before it.
No. We could do a stream on that day if you want. Yeah, if you want to do something that day, we can. I don't know quite what we would do, but we could.
Fan.
Hmm?
Fan.
Oh. That's your second dab, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys gotta... Thank you, by the way. Don't feel bad about telling me that my dab counter is off. We're terrible at that. Mostly me. Coffee is good today. See, now it says Yoda instead of almost ahoy. Yeah, it does.
Adoy.
Adoy, yeah. Well, if, yeah. Not if. Captain Caveman. He's all about the miso cheesy. Yeah, my first test drive of the miso cheesy is just about here. And when it is, I'm going to be doing a little bit of serious testing on the miso cheesy, and we'll get it sorted. And then we'll make it publicly available once I get it stabilized. What's that?
We can do coffee dab.
Am I going to do a coffee dab? Not today. I have done coffee dabs. You can Google my coffee dabs, or you can YouTube search. It's all owned by Google, so I guess you could Google it. What kind of coffee do I drink? Good coffee. I don't know, man. This is called an Intenso. Intenso. It actually sounds like a Futurama crazy robot name.
No,
Intenso.
It sounds more like one of their products, because I remember there's a weird episode where the freaking ads were going in dreams, and there's
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
underwear had that kind of name.
Oh, shit, I can't see. The fuck is that? Oh, it's that. Oh, my goodness. Why did that do that? Oh, I know why that did that. Thank you, sir. Thank you. That was a, Now, that was a...
Weird how you couldn't see it.
Yeah, I know. That was a super... Now, I know what happened. I know what's going on. It's blue screening. I don't know why this did this in the past, but it's blue screening all of my stuff. So that was a super chat. There we go. And open up font settings. And open up variations. No. All the variations should be... the font settings and stuff should all... Oh, goodness. Crap. Okay, I gotta go do them all. Okay, I found out what's wrong. All my variations have green... Streamlabs changed all of the default font colors for the highlighted messages to this Streamlabs green, kind of this teal color like this right here. And my chroma key blue thing rips it out of there. So you gotta give me 1 second here and I will get them all fixed. Give me a second. Boom, boom, save. And then this one here, and we go down, and that one's red, save. And that one there, go down there, just change it to red. Yeah, it swapped them all to a weird teal blue sea foam on me. Excuse me. And this will fix it. Once I get this done. Give me 1 second here before anybody tries again. Save settings. Boom. Should be good now. Let me just double check here. That was Super Chat. Members. Let me double check. Open up variations on members. Okay, I turned off those. Donations. Do I have variations on these, or did I stop those down? Nope, there's variations on that as well. So I go down here and I switch that to red again. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I had to do them. I did the main setting and I thought that was going to do them all. I didn't realize I had to go pick every fucking one of them individually like this. That's pretty ridiculous, Streamlabs, by the way. I shouldn't have to go and change every single alert when I changed the default setting to a certain thing and it didn't change all the rest. That's kind of a real big bummer.
That's why with technology, all I can think
There.
of is what we gained in beauty, we lost in grace. We had some like impenetrable phones you could drop I don't know how many times. Now you drop a phone once and it's dead.
So they make good cases. If anybody wants to donate like $1, I'm not asking anybody, but if you were, you can test it out now.
Can you put it back now?
Oh, yes, I can. Sorry. Right
There's
there.
like,
Okay.
now it's way up there. It was already like
Okay, hold
up
on.
here when we were at last.
Okay. Where are we here? How are you guys? Happy Sunday.
more.
Yep.
Still more. There we go.
Beard, I love the cheese shirt. Star Wars shirt was super fire. I just cut down some Jawa Kush.
Jawa?
Never heard of it.
Look at Jawa.
Jawas, those little those little guys
That's
that
why I
shoot
asked
the
you
little
that.
doo-doo-doo-doo, and they
That's
like
why I
fucking
asked
steal
you
everything.
that.
Little pricks. Yep.
That's why I asked you that.
See, there we go. Look, red. I can see that shit. Santa Cruz. Thank you, sir.
Death Wish coffee.
Death Wish coffee. So, is what these are. To answer the coffee question, these are Nespresso pods. Mr. Canna Mike 999. Thank you. Holy smokes. Santa Cruz, thank you. Canna Mike.
If you really like coffee, you don't drink
Jason
white sugar.
Windsor.
You
Thank
drink,
you.
You
That's
drink
what-
cane sugar.
Yes. It's cane sugar, coffee, creamer, and sometimes a little bit of
Happy
chocolate
Sunday, all.
syrup, which is white sugar, unfortunately. But I'll
I
find
would be the worst coffee drinker because I don't love coffee for coffee.
Richie B.
I love coffee for like the energy, but I'm very picky and I like a frappy. So I'm not a true coffee drinker.
Yeah, it's okay. Doesn't matter.
I blame that on my dad giving me black coffee.
This, by the way, everybody,
As a kid.
not to out him here, but big shout out to Richie B there in chat. Big shout out to all of you guys. You guys all kick ass. But Richie B, 11111 right there, is the creator of the animated bee. The dirt bee was actually my carb cap. For anybody that doesn't know, the dab time. This is the dab time bee right here. The dab time bee is a derpy, cross-eyed bee, little fat chump bee carb cap that was designed off of a derpy tattoo, a cross-eyed stupid tattoo that I got, right? Anyway, so that's what the bee is, but Richie B is our local animator. He's the one that's been doing that really cool, all of the bees. My new intro with the van. If you guys see that van with all the stuff going by that we have for the new intro, that's a Richie B thing. So,
You can take that back.
thank you.
Looks like you just shook everything on my side.
40.3, 40.3.03. No, 40.3. That's right. I just can't talk.
I'm like, what are you doing?
I don't know. I'm tripping out.
That
I'm
is
trying to figure out.
three-
I know. I was trying to figure out how to say it properly, and I said it properly the first time.
40.3K.
Yeah.
There you go.
Boink. Ah.
Yeah, now that I gave you the rest, I can't look at Hush now.
Oh, well, we can do that at the end of the month, or nearing the end of the month. Or again, we can go to that local thing and maybe buy a card or two from them for our trip. But that's okay. That's a little ways away. Okay, I need another dab to catch up
I wonder
to
if we can
fucking
get
Bunny
something.
here a little. Better than this?
Yeah.
You're wondering if I can make something better than this? Yes. I don't like this flavor.
It's not about flavors today.
No, I liked when I first grew this, I liked it. It was sweet and tasty. Something
I
happened.
think we should have like almost just used it right away.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like a year-old bud sitting in a jar, and I think it dried the fucking shit out. I wonder if one of those terp bags would have done a better job.
Maybe. I know you can answer this at least probably well. I have a question. I've noticed most shatters are dark brown, but I've seen some that are clear. What makes them come out different?
Process. The process of it. There's a couple of factors that happen in making dark or lighter. Shatters have sort of a range from, this is shatter, right here. And that's dark, right? It's pretty thick, but you can see on the glass it's got a golden to it. But it's still pretty dark. It is dark. That's a dark, old, dry-ass material. And I didn't use cold to my advantage. Now here's the difference. This is what makes dark versus light-colored material, or shatter. There's a few equations that add onto this side. Number one,
that makes everything so much
material.
better.
It depends on how fresh the material is, how good a quality the material is, and the thank you, kind of Mike. Just cut down. Ooh, indeed. And the timing of when you cut it down. Speaking of cutting it down,
if you cut my autoflower clones. Fingers crossed they produce. Tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy.
Not even going to get into that. Depending on the time frame when you cut it down gives you a lighter or a darker trichome material. The more amber it gets, the darker the product. So if you harvest a bit earlier, you'll get a bit more blonde of a color. That's one step. Another step is a big one, is temperature when you're creating your BHO, when you're blasting your material. Temperature matters a lot. If you're sub -30, you'll be okay, and you'll get a nice yellowy, golden, transparent, you can see through it kind of fucking jazz material. If you use room temperature, you're going to get a darker. Also, age matters. Old plant degrades and the chlorophyll, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, there's a lot to it, but that's sort of the runabout. Sorry, you were asking something?
Will it still be dark if you make shatter from like a purple weed? Or the bud is purple?
Sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes the color of certain strains can propagate within trichomes. And if you're doing hash or BHO, you're only really trying to take the material from the trichomes. You don't want the chlorophyll from the plant. And that's one of the things. The colder you get, the less chlorophyll you pull from the plant when you're using fuels and stuff like that. So that is a thing. But some trichomes produce reds and purples in colors. I've seen it. Yes?
I gotta be right back. Also,
okay.
Can you please squish something?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Or get something.
I'll either squish something or make some more BHO or something. I mean, if we squish something, it's gonna only last us a freaking half an hour.
I can answer your question on the blush, but I kind of forgot what it's called, and I'll be right back.
My girlfriend wants to know the makeup. Oh, that's why you're running off. All good, all good. Awesome, that really answered my question. Thank you. Cheers. It's all about processing. It's all about, there's a lot of factors. It's not just one thing, but there's a few things that can make it brighter in color, for sure. There's more to it than that, but that's the simple answer.
Is that why our stuff from live resin is usually so nice looking?
Yeah. Well, live resin has no time to degrade, therefore and especially because of the fact if you're doing proper live resin, you're using like dry ice and sub -30, 40, 50, -60 if you can get it, temperatures, and that really makes a difference.
Oh, but it's like Rare Beauty, and it's the Selena Gomez company, actually. I like it because it is really strong, though. You hit the nail on the head. Nail. I like to miss that, though.
I got my first auto seeds in the mail, giving indoor auto flowers a go during the winter time.
Do you like autos or...
I like both.
I kind of like the other one because we could propagate it because is mine an auto? Fudge, I forgot. No, it's taking this long.
Here's a photo, yeah. You're talking about the Doja. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a photo period.
Green crack is too?
Yep.
Oh.
Now you can... Here's the thing that's interesting. we're growing green crack. This is what we're growing in the greenhouse. Alien Gorilla Glue, double purple doja, and green crack. The two on the outside are from Coastal Mary. The one in the middle is from like Mountain something seeds. I forget. But you can get photo periods of a lot of the strains that you like in autoflower versions of a lot of the strains that you like. So, okay, I'm wearing this shirt. I actually have a big discussion to get into in just a moment as soon as I finish this conversation here. But, for example, Cheese from I Love Growing Marijuana has an autoflower and a photo period options. Both are feminized, but they have options. It's essentially the same strain, one that they just sort of worked some ruderalis into it. Might be a little bit different, but...
You keep moving my cushion.
I'm moving? That one?
No, it was like over like that again. And I'm like...
Sorry. Okay. But, speaking of this, I haven't announced this yet, but I'm going to talk about it right now because it's a fucking big issue. I am redoing CANNABEARD Round 2. CANNABEARD Round 2 has had a catastrophic failure from within. The cheese seeds that I got sent out to everybody aren't germinating. I'm really sorry. I'm going to do a video in a couple of days explaining this all. What's under my FCE 4800s? 3 miso cheesies, 3 sweet and sours, and 2 gelatos.
They look like they're all really heavy.
Dude, those miso cheesies are looking fucking nuts. Anyway, we've had a problem. I've had testing. I've sent people some seeds. We were about to send out the rest of the seeds and do it, but I waited like a month or two to get back some information from a few people. I tried them. I had some staff members try them. I had some people that already had some seeds try them, and the germination rates are looking like about 20%. We've had a couple, like out of about 10 or 15 beans that were tested, like 3 or 4 of them popped. I don't know what's going on. I Love Growing Marijuana has been very good to me in the past. I don't want to slag them. But we got a bunch of bunk seeds. I don't know what to do about that. They sponsored the first round. We had some issues. They're sponsoring the second round. We had some issues. So, thank you. I Love Growing Marijuana, but I'm going to have to dump your ass. I love you. I'm not, it's not me, it's you. but I'm not dumping them in the retrospect that I won't support them anymore. I still love I Love Growing Marijuana. They've been great to me. They really have. But I'm dropping their cheese from my cup. I have to. It's fucking bunk. I'm sorry, everybody. It's a bust. But don't fret. There's 2 options. And again, I will do a whole video about this. But I want to tell you all here right now just because I'm wearing this shirt and it's been weighing on my mind very heavy. Every single person that ordered cheese from I Love Growing Marijuana for my cup, return them. Send them back to the company, ask for a refund. They will give it to you. Return what you have, tell them that they're not working, we're canceling the cup, it's a bust. They just aren't. Try yourself, prove them, document them, but they just aren't working. They will return your money. They have a guarantee. Especially with me and this situation. They'll fix it.
So much happened in your little rant. Your little... I don't know what to
And I'm
call
not even
this.
done yet. I got one more fucking thing to talk about, and then I'm done.
Okay.
I have replacement seeds. I'm giving you my personal seed. That sounds gross. I'm giving you my personal strain. One of my strains. I'm going to give you guys... I'm going to give out some of the sweet and sour. I've tested it. I've grown it twice. 4 plants. I've grown 4 plants from the seed that I've run, and every one of them popped instantly and has grown into a beautiful plant. I am going to give out for free to everybody that entered the contest. We're going to have to do a little bit of a re-entry situation, but I'm going to give everybody free seeds. Don't worry about it. We're going to reset round, it's going to be round 2.5, or we could call it round 3, but it's not because round 2 got mixed up. It's unfortunate, but we'll fix it. We'll fix it, I swear. Well, we're not going to fix it. We're just going to do something about it. It's all we can do, man. Shit happens. Again, I'm not slagging I'm not slagging them. Shit happens. It's okay. What's going on here? Sorry?
A whole lot, but at least get around to this
Okay. Ryan says, I just finished my strawman
I don't
today. Harvest 10 days ago. 3 years of growing. What?
I got 22 ounces of 4 plants. A first toke chuffed to bits, but thanks for your knowledge, I've learned.
My 3rd year? Did you mean you're growing 1 plant for 3 years? Or do you mean it's your 3rd year of growing and you just harvested? I'm a little bit confused. Maybe I read that wrong. I probably read that wrong. Yeah, I really wish we had something different.
Also, what about the Alien OG? There's like a whole bunch of questions about that.
Alien OG?
And then what's the difference between regular and auto? Like feminized?
Okay, sorry.
Feminized.
Okay, one other question here. Is the Alien OG or Alien Rift in the Alien Gorilla Glue in the greenhouse? I don't know. I actually have no idea. And as for the other question, which was, what's the difference between regular and feminized? Feminized seeds will produce like 98% female strains. They will occasionally harm me if you fucking piss them off. But feminized seeds will almost always be a female. Hence the word feminized. Whereas the other ones are regular. They're just a seed. There's a 50-50 chance that they might be male or female. Anyway.
And then auto.
Auto is... auto flowers are a substrain of cannabis that's grown in like the fucking Siberia or something that has 24-hour light, and it is adapted to living under 24-hour lights. So they breed a little bit of this ruderalis strain. There's like sativa, indica, and then a ruderalis strain, and then there's like hemp, right? So there's like a few different substrains of cannabis. But this ruderalis, if you add this to one of your photo periods correctly, I don't know exactly how, but somehow you make them hump and produce seeds. Those seeds will be what they call autoflowers, and they will just they have a time limit, about 3 months, and then they're done. So you plant them, they grow up, bud, both. No matter how much light or how little light you give them, they will grow until they're dead, and that's it. They automatically do their thing.
Mike R says, F my life, I found some bud rot on my outdoor. Tiny spot on the main center cola, chopped off few buds, still needed some few weeks. Hopefully I caught it in time.
Yeah, cut off anything with bud rot. If you find bud rot, cut it. I'm sorry to hear that. R.I.P. your flowers, but it happens sometimes.
Oh, okay. I was just seeing if...
Oh, shit. Kick it. Okay, you know what's going on here? I'm wearing these dang flip-flops, and they're bonking everything.
I think they are.
That's what's happening. I keep
put
hitting
them
everything.
there for my short legs.
Okay, I want dab. I want dab. Motherfucking dab time. Dab time, motherfucking dab time. Okay, scroll down to the bottom there. I seen something I wanted to see. Alien Girl, what's the advantages of regular versus... Oh, I already read that. Did I? What's the advantages of regular fem seeds versus auto seed? Regulars are easier to breed because you can randomly get males. Whereas feminized, you have to stress them into a point where they hermaphrodite and turn into a male. If that makes sense.
I derped out for a second. I was not listening to anything.
And autos, they're hard. They're a lot harder to do. They're a different story. You treat them the same as feminized, but it's a little different.
I think the only thing with tap water is depending where you live. I can't remember the answer to that question. Flushing
I
with
flush.
tap
I
water.
flush, feed, and everything with tap water. Just aerate it. If you got an air pump, put an air pump, like a fish tank air bubbler in that bitch. for for the night, 24 hours or something like that. Or if you don't, honestly, you don't have to. If you don't have an air bubbler, the chlorine, chloramine, and some of the things that are in your tap water will aerate off over time if you just let them stand. And maybe give it a stir with a big wooden spoon or something every couple hours or something like that. I'm always lagging behind. If you're not aware, Bunny is the bunny with the big bong. You see her shirt? You can buy this shirt on a merch store, by the way. And stickers of this shit. But links are below. Come on. Help support the channel by doing stuff like that. I try not to ask for direct donations or anything, even though you guys are gracious and do it anyway. Thank you very, very, very much. All I ever really ask is that you like, subscribe, and maybe check out the merch and see if there's something you like. At any rate. If an auto's Hermie, will that seed be a Hermie? No. Not unless, hold on, not unless there's some bad genetics. Potentially, if there's some poor breeding going on and a strain that was very prone to hermaphroditing was bred into it, and now that's one of the traits, one of the pheno traits is that it hermaphrodites easily. That happens sometimes when people don't check their breeding very well. And, I mean, I don't fucking know shit about breeding, so that could happen to me as easy as anybody.
Because I'm curious as to how they look.
Yeah, I don't know how to avoid that, but I know that that's a thing.
Some of the formations changed as they got older.
Brian says he just realized he wasn't live. Yeah, check every once in a while. Sometimes if your system lags or something, you'll have to hit that button there that'll make it live to just bring you up to date in case you were just a minute behind or something like that.
Did you get a little video clip of when I scared you?
No, I forgot to look at it. Oh. I totally forgot. She scared the living bejeebus out of me in the other day on the fucking greenhouse show. I want to see if I can pull that up. I bet you I could just pull it up here and look at it. I haven't seen it yet, and I wanted to see because
I only got to see the little like
boogers out of me. I don't know why it scared me.
If I had any boogers, they would have been gone.
Yeah, it shouldn't have scared me like it did.
Oh, no, I think that's too far.
No, not even yet. We're not even there yet. Oh, wait a minute.
I think you're too far. I think I could just see me.
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
there's you. Okay, there we go. Hold on.
Like I'm still recovering.
Okay. Okay, so here, let's watch it, folks. Let's watch it. Hold on. How do I make this music stop for a second? Pause. And then undo this. Like, I don't think a how to wash your bud video should be fucking an hour and a half long. That's not digestible. Let's watch and see. This is the other day from the greenhouse. When I'm typing on YouTube how to wash your outdoor bud, when I'm trying to figure this out, I want to find a video that's like 8 or 10 minutes long. That watch for her shadow to go by. Let's see if we can see her coming. How and and not and maybe makes me laugh. Oh, yeah, here we go. Any second. Oh, there she goes. Not make me laugh, but I'm just Jesus fucking hell. Holy fuck.
You can see that you lifted off your seat.
I kicked the seat up and everything. It's not fair. I don't know why she scared me, but it sure did, and it was funny. Let's watch that one more time. It maybe makes me laugh. If I can get that. Here it comes, one more time. Laugh, but I'm just Jesus fucking hell. Holy Nice. I hadn't actually seen that yet. I meant to go back and watch that. Oh shit. Good stuff. There we go. Dude, I love that Star Wars shirt so fucking much. You don't understand. Okay, so here's a quick little story about that Star Wars shirt. That Star Wars shirt is made out of, at the time, they were unopened, they were sealed, vintage bed sheets. Those are those bed sheets from like 1980, 1979 or something. And they were like unopened, sealed in the package. I bought a stack of assorted bed sheets. There was like a He-Man one, there was a Ninja Turtles one, a bunch of Star Wars ones. At this toy show, the guy wanted $10 a pack for these things, and I'm like, I'll take them all. I took them all. And I was getting them made into Hawaiian shirts. I got a seamstress friend of mine to make me Hawaiian shirts. There's actually 4 of them. I only have 1 of them. But the other ones are coming. I'll try to make this a short story. About 5 years ago, I commissioned these shirts to be made. Shortly after, I lost my career, I lost my job, I lost everything, and I couldn't afford to pay her. She felt so bad, she gave me one of the shirts. She said, you can just have this one on me, but you got to pay me for these other ones. Years went by. I forgot about it, and I just didn't have any money for a long time. And recently I was thinking about it, and I messaged her, and I said, you don't still have those shirts, did you? Because I told her to sell them. I said, I don't have any money for them. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. I can trade some stuff, or you can just sell them. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say to you. Anyway, years later, I asked her, I said, you don't still have those shirts by chance, do you? And she says, fuck yeah. You think I'm going to sell those? I've been saving them for you. I love you, brother. And I was like, oh, no way. So I paid her, and she shipped them to me. They'll probably be here this week. But I've got 3 new Star Wars Hawaiian shirts coming that have been sitting in a closet for like 5 years. Fuck, I'm excited. Fuck yeah.
If you showed those to a seamstress or of the style, they'd probably understand. Also, apparently my Carolina Reaper plants have flowered, but no peppers.
They will. Shake the flowers. Shake the flowers. They need to self-pollinate. As soon as you see flowers starting to pop up in your peppers, give them wiggles. They can even cross-pollinate. It doesn't really matter. But understand this. If you have a bell pepper beside a Reaper pepper and they cross-pollinate, you're going to get hot. You're going to get spicy bell peppers.
Like what I've noticed.
And weak hot peppers.
Is because I have a good pollinating pad, which I do want to keep up in a way, but maybe where that little corner is with the trees, and then refocus my garden. But they've actually been helping your stuff because they're like going from that plant and they're like, oh, this plant's done. Let's go to the peppers that are over here.
But to be clear on the pollination though, generally their children, their seed will be that weird crossbreed, not them. You won't make a bell pepper hot by just having a bit of pollen from a hot pepper getting on it. It has to be even a similar... I don't even know if a Reaper can pollinate a bell. It might honestly be 2 different genomes of the pepper subspecies that aren't compatible. So I don't really know about that, but that's sort of how it works. And either way, when you do cross peppers, like I said, it's their seed, their children that grow up that will be the cross between the 2 of them, not necessarily them, if that makes sense.
Do you need your ID for that 2 nugs?
Do I need ID for 2 nugs?
What I need?
What do you mean? To go in there and buy something? How the hell are you going to get there? It's way out in the reserve. I'd have to drive you, and then I got ID. I mean, you have ID.
Yep.
So yeah, I think you answered your own question there. But yeah, we do have to go out there one of these days soon and do that.
Beans should I go with as a new grower?
Good ones.
I know, I'm like...
I don't know, man.
Like maybe what kind is like the... There we go.
I don't know what to say, man. I started off with autoflowers. I fucking have a big love for autoflowers. But photoperiods produce way more opportunity. You can do a lot more with a photoperiod than you can with an autoflower. But autoflowers got all these hot rod flavors, but they're expensive. Autoflowers are expensive. Photoperiods, not so bad. I don't know.
And if you get to like growing to like a mother plant to keep doing that in a nice little plant, then it's like a nice system to keep doing.
I dig you guys. This channel is seriously right up my alley. I've been telling my friends here in Long Beach, California, about you too. Thank you. That's the biggest thing you guys can do to help this channel grow. If you really like what we do and love what we do, don't forget to hit that like button for starters. But seriously, spread this channel around. That's something I'm gonna ask of you here, please. And there's a reason for it. I don't normally ask people to really, really honestly go out of their way to share my content. I really don't. Like, if you do it, cool. If you don't, whatever. I'm not gonna ask you. But I'm gonna ask you right here. And the reason I'm gonna start asking you a little bit is because YouTube is like seriously suppressing cannabis content. And it's a shame. What they do to a lot of good cannabis content creators that, you know, do a lot of knowledge. They're not being abusive. They're not being aggressive, while still facilitating channels that are being fucking aggressive and are going after and being internet bullies and doing things. And then there's other channels that are blatantly doing things that are very illegal and are still on here. There's a lot of hypocrisy on YouTube. Bottom line is, cannabis content is one of the lowest tier, hidden, not illegal things that we're just getting swept under the rug. We got a lot of views. There's a huge need for cannabis content on YouTube, and they're suppressing it and hiding it constantly, and it's a real big pain in the ass. So I don't grow very well organically, as the algorithm hates me. So I appreciate it when you guys share it and new people show up. That's pretty much the biggest way I get new content or new supporters and new people, new viewers, is from people sharing it, because it isn't from spreading it around on the internet, because the algorithm hates me. Have you ever heard? God dang it! It moved so quickly. Have you ever heard of anybody using isopropyl on bud rot or moldy weed? Don't do that. Don't use isopropyl. Use peroxide. Isopropyl will melt your trichomes and dissolve your THC. Don't do that. Peroxide and water. That's the thing you're looking at. Isopropyl, that will kill bud rot. That will kill powdery mildew and stuff like that. It won't kill it. If you've got bud rot, cut that bud and throw it in the garbage. But if you've got just the beginning signs on leaves, you can stop it with a peroxide spray.
Was it the stomper or the cheese that went weird after a bit? Because we did have the strawberry cheese, didn't we?
Yeah, no, it wasn't the strawberry cheese. It was that blueberry stomper, and it was really good at first. I don't know what happened. I think
it just had like a shorter lifespan.
It just got really dry and started tasting like it has a weird. I wish I could explain it. At first smell, it reminds me of outdoor. It reminds me of like pollen from trees, and what my outdoor had a weird like didn't cure it properly smell. That's what this smells like to me. I think maybe I might have just fucked it up. I might have fucked up this grow. I might have fucked up the cure. I don't know. Maybe it's just old and it's been sitting in a jar for over a year and it's just gone weird. I don't know. It's not bad. It's just not palatable. I don't love it. And I did like it, and that's the thing that's weird, is it was good when I first had it. Oh.
The outdoor smell.
Yeah. It's just got this weird. Yeah, it's weird because it was indoor. That's the thing that's like, I don't know. I think it's just gone past its prime. That's all there is to it. Not a big deal. The only big deal is that I spent all day and I wasted like a can and a half of fucking butane, and I got a like not a closed loop, but a closed pressurized system. So I don't use a whole lot. I don't, like, when I was at Open Blast, I used to go through cans and cans and cans per ounce. It was ridiculous. Like at least 2 cans an ounce. Now I go 1.5 cans for every 3 ounces. Something like that. And that's a good, clean frickin' wash. That really strips the product. I'm just bummed out that this doesn't taste very good because we got a lot of it. 15 grams of.
I want to learn how to put that in edible form. But
oh yeah, we can do that easily. That's a thing we could do. See, here's the thing. It's not like it's buff and it's garbage. There's lots that we can do with it.
We have a banana. But I don't know if that flavor. Maybe a little.
I don't know. There's things we can do that we could mix that in with stuff and make some edibles, or I don't know, man. Josh, what do you think about washing your outdoor plants when harvesting? I think you need to watch my latest video. That's what I think. Display capture. Here we go.
We did have a dab
right
after
here.
You did that last
right here.
time.
1 day ago, washing your weed. How and why. Here we go. I'm not going to play it, but washing your weed, how and why to wash your outdoor cannabis. Right there. You ask and you shall receive. It's literally right there. Go check it out.
Your pause frame.
I know, right? Where's my frickin' buttons? There we go. I got to set up a lot more buttons on my Stream Deck. I haven't finished finagling everything here. I'm about to tear my computer apart anyway really soon. In the next, this week, I'm going to tear this office apart. And I'm going to, not the whole office, but at least the desk and all the dang wires. And I'm going to kind of reset some things. Because I need to swap a few monitors around. And I want to move the computer tower from over there to over here. And I'll put the sound system over there. And I want to clean this thing off over here. And go through my shelves and do a little cleaning in here. It needs it. It's time. I got some upgrades. It's time to frickin' do a little bit of upgrades on the room, too. I got some cable management systems. And it's just time to clean this all up now. Holy crap, we're up in the 70 viewers today. Wowzer. We got a lot of fucking eyeballs on us here today. Yeah, 74 viewers right now. Watch, this number's going to go back up in a second here. It's currently sitting at 74. Hey, don't forget, everybody, hit that like button. Boy, if you do like it. Pretty please. Thank you. So this is that weird tasting stuff. You can see we haven't been dabbing on it very hard. There's 2 dabs out of it. So here.
Boink, boink.
Yeah, boink, boink. Let's do one more in here.
Boink. I mean, I have out of that, but that doesn't mean I like it.
I mean, I get... yeah, it's just a bit harsh, too.
I'm probably going to be playing Ark after this. I did get a whole bunch of
Some edibles might be a good way to do it, though.
What kind? I've been I've had an ad poked at me a few times about this edible maker, and I'm
there are some ways we can refine this further. There's a couple of things. I'll tell you, folks. I am getting pretty darn close and pretty darn fed up with my collections. Look at this. This is a jar of Reclaim. Look at this. That's a dark jar of darkness. Look at that. That is a... I don't even know how many. That's 30 grams or something like that. 30 or 45 grams of fucking Reclaim. I've got another one started over there because this one was almost full and we were going to put a lid on it and put it away. I've got stuff like this that is just less than desirable. And if I make something new, this is going to get slid aside and I'll probably never smoke it. So what I might end up doing... I'd end up giving it to somebody or something because it's not bad, it's just not good. But what I might do is I'm going to try to save up a couple more of these. And once I've got a couple of jars, I'm going to have to figure out how to refine it. And I kind of know how, I just don't have the tools to refine it. And I can re-winterize this, put it back into a alcohol or fuel mixture, reliquefy it, freeze it, pull a lot of the fats and impurities out of it, really, really clean it that way, and then run it through a Buckner filter with a bunch of charcoal and stuff, activated carbon, pardon me, and that will immediately clarify it and make the flavor a whole lot better. Right away. That alone, refining a couple of runs, would clarify this blackness into a murky gold. And it might taste a lot better too. But we're talking some equipment that I don't have. And I might get into it one day. Also, I just realized the music's been stopped for like ever.
There's a company that I loved
Oh.
that did actually get me quite stoned like a few times. Quite a few times actually. It became one of my more comfortable ones, and then it stopped.
I just realized too, I'm a dab behind here. I'm out of coffee. My coffee's gone. Yeah, okay, I'll have another dab. Bunny's way ahead of me here. I probably won't catch up, but I can get a little bit further. That clarified sounds like 80s cherry oil. Yep, that's about what it would probably end up being, is something kind of like that. But that's a lot more palatable than this bucket of yuck that I've got going on right now. There's a lot of THC and a lot of fucking cannabinoids in that jar. But it's just not very palatable, and there's a lot of carbon from coming out of, it's reclaim out of these. When we flush this out, we pour it into that bucket, and it just gets deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. It's kind of like a roach jar for dabs. Think about that. That's what that is, essentially. Cheers.
I forgot, what is hydroponic?
Hydroponic is the act of growing in basically pure water. No soil. It's soilless.
Well, you're growing with soil, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know nothing. You want to see some really good hydroponic shit? Go look at all one word. You have to do it all one word. 2TOO high fatness. Too high, like I'm too high fatness. All one word. Go check him out. Seriously, everybody, please. If you're not, go give that man a follow. He's a local Canadian crazy cannabis creator that is underrated, in my opinion. But he grows in these hydro buckets and gets some really crazy shit going on. There we go. Hi, Sue. Are you high, Sue? Because I'm high.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just getting a little... Here we go. I'm going to hit my number again there. No, I'm good. Oh, wow. Okay, maybe I am a bit over-dabbed. Oh. Anyway, folks, we're way past the hour, and I can hear my lungs failing by the second. So maybe we should stop before I start coughing and destroying your guys' poor, desperate or delicate ears. Pardon me. Thank you. Yup. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I can't continue to cough. If I keep talking, I'm just gonna keep coughing. So I'm gonna go get some fresh air. Have a good one, everybody. Much fucking love.
Bye.